Hello friends, welcome to Distorted Destruction, where we talk about heavy music. So today we are reviewing an album again from the Beatles, Let It Be, 1970. So first off, the cover of the album. When you look at the cover of the album, obviously they're a separated, divorced band at the time, and the cover really shows us that they're really separate from each other, and each are going their separate ways. And yeah, you get the feeling they all sing, they all dance, they all play, and they want to go their separate ways. But also this cover tells us to let it be. It is what it is. Let it be. It doesn't hurt. So let it be. The first one on the list is Let It Be by Paul, I think. Uncle Paul has written and sang this song, and it's a really great song. Let It Be. It starts off with a piano, and then we hear drums and the guitar, and it's a masterpiece, okay, but it's just I have some film left and I want to review another album. So Let It Be. It has the sing-along factor. It doesn't have the headbang factor. You just wanna close your eyes and listen to the song, but it has the sing-along factor, and it has the catchy factor, and it possesses you. You just want to listen to it over and over and over and over, and it's the best song. Let's go to the next song. Okay, so Two of Us. Two of Us is a song that was written by Uncle Paul and Uncle John. And should I say uncle? Yeah, it was written by John and Paul, and it's another masterpiece. And it talks about the relationship between John and Paul. And if you look at the old photos of the band, you always see John and Paul together and matched with each other, and they always written songs together. And if you have seen the movie Nowhere Boy, their relationship in the beginning of shaping a band was really just two friends, like we hear in the music, like we hear in the song, Two of Us riding over. Yeah, you get the vibe, you get the feeling. The lyrics are the best. Just the rhythm, the drums is really calm, relaxing. It has the sing-along factor. It has a 5 out of 10 headbang factor. You just want to dance with the song, and it has the catchy factor. Yeah, this is Two of Us. Dig a Pony, another masterpiece by, I think, George. Dig a Pony is one of the best songs again in this album. All the songs in this album are the best songs, in my opinion. And Dig a Pony is, how to describe it? It's another world. It's like you go from Two of Us into another world. Like you travel to another world, the world of Dig a Pony. If you wanna just draw it in your mind, Dig a Pony is a love song, and it's unlike the Two of Us song, which is a friendship song. It's a love song. It talks about all I want is you, and the love sort of thing. So Across the Universe. Across the Universe is it's a really interesting play with the wah pedal on the guitar, and it doesn't have the effect of drums. Like Ringo doesn't have a part in this song, but still it's a masterpiece. It's written by John Lennon, and across the universe. The song, I think, for Yuko, I think it was written for her, but again, it's a masterpiece. On the guitars and on the wall pedal is another masterpiece, and we have the voice of John, the iconic voice, and yes, again, another masterpiece. And it's another realm, it's another world that you, it's just throughout the album, it's like you open a door, you go to a realm, to a world. It's like listening to Beatles, Let It Be. It's like Alice in Wonderland, kinda. So, to the next song. So the next song is I, Me, Mine. I, Me, Mine is written by George Harrison, and it's like describing the world of George Harrison in that void of, in that timeline, in that area that he was in, and he's kind of in an artistic way describing his life and describing his experiences, kind of expressing himself throughout the song, and kind of pointing out the fact that everyone in the members of the band are just isolated, just like everyone is focusing on themselves, I, me, mine, just for me, it's just for me, don't come near me, I don't want you, just go away, but in a good way. He describes it and he expresses it in a good way. So on to the next song. Dig It. Dig It is a 50 seconds long cut from a jam session, from a 12-minute jam session that you could hear a part of it in the documentary or the movie Let It Be, which was released again in 1970, and you can hear it, the jam session, and you can hear John Lennon or Paul saying, this was Can You Dig It by someone, and now we go on to Hark the Angels Come, something like that,
Can you dig it by Georgie Wood? And now we'd like to do All the Angels Come.
But Dig It is a 50 seconds section of a jam session, a 12 minutes jam session, and I think because it was long and they just wanted a reminder of the jam session, they put this 50 seconds thing in this album, which was, I think, a political album too, in a kind of way. Maggie May, I don't know if you, again, watched the Nowhere Boy movie, but Maggie May is, I think, a really old and a really old folk song, which is re-recorded by the Beatles to remind them again of the Get Back movement, which they had in 1969, and it's just a reminder of what they were and what they become. I think it's the first song they ever played as a band, and Maggie May is overall it's a great song, but not written by them. I think it has the sing-along factor. It doesn't have the headbang factor, but it does have the sing-along factor, and it has the catchy factor. It's really catchy. The next song, I've Got a Feeling. I've Got a Feeling is, it has a catchy factor, it has the sing-along factor again, doesn't have the headbang factor, and it's a great song. Again, the singer is expressing himself, and they are separate in this album. They are all separate in this album, but they are playing greatly in the album. And I think this was re-recorded again in 1970, but the actual sessions was on the 1969 sessions, January of 1969, which ended up in them playing the rooftop concert. Okay, One After 909. One After 909 again is a classic John Paul song, and they're playing again together, and they're really hyped up about it. It's a classic rock song. It does have the sing-along factor, 5 out of 10 sing-along factor. No offense, but it's my opinion. Wasn't really a sing-along song for me, but it does have, again, a 5 out of 10 headbang factor. It's not that catchy, but it's still catchy. It's still a masterpiece, and it's a classic John Paul song. So the next song, The Long and Winding Road. Yeah, you can't say that title without singing it. So it's a masterpiece. It's a piano masterpiece. Again, another realm, another world. You open up this world and you enter the world of The Long and Winding Road. It's kind of like that old animations, which a girl is like on a house in a farm, like in a country road or something, I don't know. But The Long and Winding Road is a love song, but it's a great love song. It's one of their masterpieces, I think. And yeah, For You Blue, a George Harrison classic. And yeah, just a blues song, blues rock kind of song. Not really a rock song, but it's great for a blues song. It's a masterpiece for a blues song. Again, George Harrison expressing himself throughout the song. Again, just a love song and a really beautiful song. Onto the final track, Get Back, which was recorded over and over and over and over. You see all of these, take 1, take 2, take 3, the rooftop take 1, the rooftop take 2, the rooftop take 3. It's a really important song for the band because it describes the whole album, Let It Be. Because in this album and the Get Back album, which was performed live in the rooftop concert, the Get Back song is a song that is poetical, is political, it's social. It has something to do with them remembering what it was when they were together first, when they shaped the band, they formed the band. Just a complete masterpiece. It has the sing-along factor, it has the headbang factor, it has the catchy factor, and overall, just this album is just a masterpiece. I can't talk about it anymore because I just want to go listen to it, because talking about it wants me to just go and listen to it again. Thank you for watching this. Make sure to check out my other album reviews if they're out. And thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.